Welcome. When you talk in a huge crowd or with your friends, do people listen to you? Do they laugh at your jokes? Do they interact with you? Do they ask questions? Okay. Or do they ignore you? Do they make fun of you? Do they interrupt you every single time you try to say something? And do they try to exclude you? Okay, if that's the case, if the number 2 is the case, I got things to tell you. You can fix that. Today I'll share my tips why people are not taking you seriously, as serious that you want them to take you, and how to change that. I've seen it happen multiple times, whether that's from my own experience or the people that message me from their experience as well. And I've told them some tips, and they told me that it helped them a lot. And I want you to actually listen to me and actually upgrade your life, upgrade your social skills, and be taken more seriously. But before I start my video, I just want to say something quick about myself. If you want to skip, I don't care. Anyways, we're bros. If you watch my stuff, we're brothers, because not really many people watch what I say or what I do, because I only get like few views. I don't really care about views now. I just want to put out anything that I think, my opinions, my thoughts, and to me, sharing this kind of information just makes me feel happy. And it only takes about 30 minutes of my day, so it's not really much. Anyways, so last year I was really addicted to many things. I had really a lot of mental problems. I also had insomnia. I was really lazy, and now I'm one of the most hardworking and one of the most driven people on the entire planet. And I make this kinds of videos now because in the future, when I look back on those, I'll be like, okay, I actually did it. And if you stick around with me, that means that you are putting in investment into someone that's gonna become famous, successful, and one day you're gonna be like, okay, I remember watching him. And if you just become my friend now, maybe in the future you'll be like, dude, remember when we were friends? Anyways, that would be sick. But okay, let's go back to what I was saying. So why people are not taking you serious. First, you have trouble speaking. So let's just say I come up to you and your friend of groups. Dude, my eyes hurt. Okay, and I'm like, hey guys. I'm not making fun of people who are stuttering or actually have a disadvantage when it comes to speaking. I'm talking about you being nervous. Okay, how to fix that? It's easy, but let's go back to why does that happen? It's because you're nervous about around people. And if you're nervous and you're timid, you're not really a bold person, why would they respect you? Why would they respect what you say? You're just another coward. So you need to change that about yourself. And how you change this is pretty easy. Go to your parents, go to your grandparents, talk to your siblings. The more of you do something, the better you get at it. So let's just say you want to become better at math. You don't play basketball to become better at math. It's simple. If you want to become better at talking, all you have to do is talk more and more and more. And the people that you trust the most, go out there, talk to them every single day. Then you can go and talk to other people as well. So you need to keep in mind that people may not respect you or may not take you seriously because you're not really good at talking or speaking or have any skills when it comes to telling a story, telling a joke, or you just stutter. Anyways, number 2 is that you don't really offer anything insightful to the conversation. Okay, let's just say your friends were talking about cars, supercars, whatever, and you go there and be like, dude, did you guys watch some porn tonight? Do you want to watch some porn tonight? And many other fucked up things. So if you don't really have any brain to go there and talk about the things that they talk about, which is related to it, how would they respect you, what you say, or take you serious? Like, let's just say you have 3 friends. Tom, who likes cars, Alex, who likes Star Wars, and dude, I don't really know that many names. And Tom again, let's just say, no, fuck. Let's say Alex, Tom, and fuck. Cassandra, I don't fucking know, I just said it in a random name. Anyways, and Cassandra likes, let's just say, watching cars, like race cars. And let's say you go up to these 3 people. You have to know what kind of things that people like before you approach them. So you don't really go to a person who's talking about cars and talk about money. No. Maybe something relevant such as bikes, because it has wheels as well. It's a form of transportation. Maybe they're talking about trains. You can talk about planes. Maybe they're talking about boats. You can talk about yachts or just something. So you need to have some kind of skill when it comes to talking to people. You have to bring up relevant topics and rational topics. Don't sway conversation to an endless pit of nothing. If they're talking about one thing, try to link something to that one thing so that it becomes a valuable conversation. Don't change subject too much, because they're not gonna respect your indecisiveness when it comes to speaking. They have to be like, okay, he respects what I do, he respects what I say, so I'm gonna respect him back. So that's my tip number 2. Tip number 3 is that you don't really have any potential in life. Let me ask you this. Okay, let's just say you have a friend who does MMA every single day, going after it every single day, training his ass off. When you approach them, are they like a dumb person? Well, sometimes they can be, but you give them the respect because you know that he's a hardworking person. Okay. What about a nerd? He studies all day. Why don't you give him respect? Okay. We have to take this kind of far now. So when you have someone who's extremely hardworking in something that he wants to do, he gains respect. But sometimes when he does it too much, he becomes crazy and not many people respect him. And you have to choose a flat line. Let's just say this is the absolute maximum that you have to do or you want to do for your sport, for your academics, whatever. And this is the list that you have to do. Maybe go somewhere in like here. Don't be like too about it, because some people may find you extremely unsocial, extremely weird. And if you ask me, networking and actually talking to people is the key to success. So pick this and maybe like be 90% less of that thing. And now some of the people are gonna disagree with me and say, oh, if you want to become a champion, if you want to do that, you have to go all in. Okay, I completely agree if you want to become a champion. I completely agree if you want to do this. But I don't think many people go through life and be like, okay, I want to become an MMA champion now. Some people go there and do certain things. So don't really pick on someone who doesn't really want to go all the way to the end and become a champion. You only do MMA, let's just say. Maybe someone does 10 things. Who's more productive? Someone who does 10 things, isn't that right? So become 90%, or I would say 5% less, and spend that 5% less of your energy just talking to people, because the more social you are, the hardworking person you are, people see that, and every single time you try to say something, they're gonna listen to you. Okay, he's talking, he's a hardworking person, he probably knows a lot. And it always comes down to your speaking abilities, because if you just go there and stutter, not really tell many good stories, who cares? And that's about it. If you ask me, this number 3 was just, if you're a hardworking person who actually can talk, people are gonna respect you. And number 4 is, if you're not really special, no one's gonna respect you. You gotta listen. Let's just say you have a millionaire in your DMs, like a friend or like a follower, and you talk to them every single day. You listen to him every single time he says something, because if you don't listen to him, you're afraid that you're gonna listen. Because if he finds you in a situation where you don't really listen to what he says, what's the point in him saying in your conversation? So same applies to you. If people are talking to you and they say to you, okay, you suck, or something like that, maybe like between bros and stuff, okay, that's not the case. I'm talking about, and people that don't really have your back as like a friend, those people, if they don't really respect what you say, they don't really care if you leave the conversation or leave the friendship or not. So when they're really cautious about you because they don't want to lose you, that means that you are a person worthy of success. If you become successful, everyone's going to respect what you say, and everyone's going to listen to you because they don't want to lose you. They don't want to get on your bad side. So that's my tip number 4. How you can change that is to become successful in whatever field that you do, become hardworking, and actually learn how to talk. And for the tip number 5, I would say that people don't take you seriously because of how you carry yourself to the world. If you always talk about you being a dickhead and you're talking about bad things about yourself. That's what people see. No matter how you think inside, whatever you show outside is what other people see, and what other people see is what other people are gonna judge about you. So it comes down to your style, your hairstyle, your beard, your eyes, your ears, your muscles, maybe. I don't fucking know. Everything that you do that can be seen outside of inside of your mind. People are just gonna see what's on the outside and just judge you based off of what they see. Now you might say, "Oh, that's cool, that's cool." Okay, what about the girl that you saw last night who was extremely hot? You only judged her from the appearance. You were like, "Okay, she's hot." What about inside? What if she's like bad person? What if she's mentally unstable? Okay, what about a fat girl? You saw a fat girl, you laughed at her. But like, "Oh, she's fat, bro." Okay, you are just a hypocrite. So don't really go around calling other bad things if you actually do the bad things yourself. So, and number 6 would be not respecting anyone's opinion, but try to be real selfish. So if you go there and you act selfish, not really respect what other people say, they're not gonna take you seriously, bro. Like, if you don't respect anyone, how do you think that other people are gonna respect what you say? And when it comes down to people listening to you, it's a form of them respecting you. So how you gain respect is another video of itself, but I don't want to make this too long. And I think I will keep it at 6. I have many other tips, but I'll share them in the future in different videos and stuff. So anyways, if you enjoy what I said, just apply what I've told you. I'm not gonna ask you for subscribe to do anything. I'm just happy to get 2 views, 5 views. So that's it. So see you, buddy. I hope you enjoyed it.